Hey there, everybody. I am back in a little bit more of a familiar place, a little bit warmer. I am no longer in the laundry room, and I don't have to worry about the lights being shut off. So I just wanted to let you all know that I am back and recording again today after a 9-hour shift of electrical work. Um, Feel a little beat up, a little bit tired, but I made sure to go outside, exercise, enjoy the outdoors, and of course, lose one of my lacrosse balls and chase it down in the dark with a flashlight and eventually find it. So that was kind of cool. Um, but if you want to see me, look at different things that are going on in my life and just talk about random stuff, feel free to subscribe to the channel. That'll help a lot. Hit that notification bell to let you know when I upload other content because you never know, there could be something new that you might enjoy. With that being said, if you are new here, um, thank you for watching. If you are old here and you have been around for a while, I appreciate you watching as well. Feel free to interact down below, things you want me to try, things you want me to look at. If you would just want to leave a comment just for the sake of leaving a comment, totally cool, I understand. So with that being said, let's get into it. Talk about today, how I feel, some of the stuff I did, and go from there. And then we'll see maybe what further on in the week. But today, obviously, it's for me. It's Tuesday. I don't know when you're watching this, but I spent a decent chunk of my day, from about 8:30 to I think 8:30 to 5:30, on the job site, working manual labor. So that's 9 straight hours. Then came home, had a really great home cooked meal. So shout out to the home cooks. We appreciate you. It means a lot. So had some really good food. That's always great. But yeah, it was a long day. A lot of drilling, anchoring, screwing things in, game planning, bending pipes, helping other people out, and it's tough in some ways, and there's also a lot of camaraderie also at the same time. So there's a balance right now in the electrical work that I'm doing that is really nice, but sometimes it's a lot of work, and it's starting to pick up, and we're working in an industrial environment, so there's a lot of concrete and um, just like weird obstacles to get around, and so it's a little bit unfamiliar for myself, even though I've been around the electrical work for a long time. But this type of game planning is a lot different. So I just wanted to touch on that first. And if like I said last time, if any skilled tradesmen, are out there, or tradeswomen are out there, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Tell me what you think. Does it beat your body up? How do you feel? Do you feel tired? Things like that. And so, second part of that is today, after coming home after a full shift, then eating and being full. I think I took a quick power nap. I was probably out for, say, around 15 minutes. Woke up, felt really energized, and decided that I was going to go outside again and just throw the ball around, throw the lacrosse ball around. I have a big grass yard in the backyard that I have plenty of space. I got a bounce back, all that good stuff. And I think it is a little bit selfish of myself to not use any of that stuff because why wouldn't I? I think that it is so worth it to use it or even just enjoy the outdoors for the sake of being outside and feeling good, enjoying watching the sunset and just overall the aesthetic. There's woods all around, so it's very private and it's very nice to be a part of. So that was a lot of fun, and of course, in my fashion as always, I, right when I'm about to pack up for the night, decide, oh, we'll take one more shot on net because, you gotta end on a high note. And of course, missed the net, and sent it into the woods. And then I went on a wild goose chase, chasing down a ball because it wasn't just a normal lacrosse ball, but it's a non-greaser, which it was I think the brand is Pearl. Not sponsored, by the way, but if I was sponsored by Pearl, that'd be really cool. Hit me up. Um, it basically doesn't get slick on the outside, or it takes a lot longer because it's made of special rubber. But that being said, I just don't like losing them in general. They're expensive, and I don't really have a ton of them to throw around in the woods and lose. So, yeah, I found it eventually after running around in circles and combing through a bunch of leaves. But we got it. We got it back. I had a couple of dogs barking. That was a little bit interesting. Had some weird looks from neighbors and people that live, around the area because I'm walking around with this big spotlight, trying to see where the ball is in the dark. But you know, I did it. Didn't really interrupt anybody, and that was the most important part. So I'm glad that I did what I, that I got it. Do people probably think I'm a little weird or odd or something? Maybe, but who really cares, to be honest? That's their thing. That's their prerogative. If they want to feel that way, go ahead. But yeah, I'm really glad that I got to go outside, throw the ball around, shoot on net a little bit, and have some fun. It was really nice to have some fun. I really have been drained a lot of energy as of recent from work, and I know that everybody's like, "Oh, you're so young, you should have energy," but you know, I think that most people after they work don't go out of their way to exercise. So it's one of those things that I used to do. It was one of my habits, but with the work being so inconsistent and the surgery recoveries and everything else, I haven't really been able to stack all of that stuff and really set up a good regimen so that every single day I am, getting home at this time, working out for this long, doing this muscle group, recovering, eating this, making, I'm not making the foods that I used to. So it takes a little bit more work. But I am looking forward to making those foods and making, healthy decisions so that I can continue to push myself. With that being said, my arms are nice and tan, although I have a little bit of a farmer's tan going on now because of that initial burn that I got a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, I look like I actually go outside and it feels good. You can feel it afterwards. So I honestly, genuine recommendation. This isn't a slight to anybody. Go outside if you have the opportunity. Get some sun. Enjoy it if you can. If not, I totally understand. But you never know until you try. With that being said, if you have a goal that you are trying to achieve, I want you to know that I believe in your ability to do it. So aim for the craziest stuff all the way out here, all the way up here, off the screen. Because even if you don't reach that and you reach all the way up here, you are still way above so many other people. And all of that work will be so much worth it. So much more worth it, I should say. But yeah, keep your head down. Don't listen to the bystanders, the naysayers, the doubters. You know, tunnel vision, look ahead, and aim for the prize. I believe in you. Keep fighting your fight. I'm still fighting my fight. I will not quit on myself, and I won't quit on you guys. Hopefully, you won't quit on yourself, and you won't quit on me. We can hold each other accountable in that sense. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Tomorrow is Wednesday for me, and so hope you guys are gonna have a great Wednesday. I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.